This one's pretty random. Leaving California. Spoiler alert, this is definitely not happening right now. But it's something Jessica and I definitely talk about. And I just kind of want to talk about it semi-publicly to, I don't know, put it out there, see if anyone comments on it, just what people think. But I'm so torn about, staying here versus leaving. And now that I'm even talking about, I don't know how deep I want to get into this, but there's a lot of downsides of LA. There's a lot of just toxic culture and toxic environment. We're very obsessed with health and biohacking, and it's just very hard to escape. It's very hard to escape a lot of exposures to certain things living in a place like LA. Sorry, geez, I should have brought some water over for this one take. But whether we're talking about just pollution in the air, pollution in the ocean, sound pollution, just the constant noise, the constant rustle, the vibe of people just all being very intense. A lot of people that are stressed and unhappy, unfulfilled. They're just running, there's a lot of tension in LA. Electronics, EMFs, radiation, from electronics. You can't really get away from this stuff living in these tight, confined environments. Light pollution. Everything ends with pollution. But, it's freaking light out at night here because there's so many freaking lights. It drives me insane. And since we are so into natural living and biohacking, those types of things, at some point, it's just inevitable that we have to go, semi off the grid, not like maybe off the grid, but more off the grid than this, right? It just seems inevitable. Especially as we eventually get to a point of, having kids or something like that. Like there's no way that would happen in LA. Just crazy. But then on the other hand, I just have so many people here and there's a buzz, that same thing that kind of has negativity has a lot of positivity. And I meet a lot of new people here. I'm more connected with people than I've ever been in my life, honestly. And there's a lot of interesting people. There's a lot of people doing things. There's a lot of people that are thinking about the types of things that I'm thinking about, which there's not, that sounds weird, but most of the world is not thinking about the things that I'm thinking about. And sorry if that sounds very arrogant or cocky, but I just mean, I think those of you that know me well by now kind of know what I'm getting at with this. And, most people are not alive. They're just robots. And, you can see through their skin and see that there's just gears and circuit boards underneath there. So, that's about all I have to say on that. I just think it's inevitable at some point, and I don't know where, but it's inevitable at some point. I don't know when, and I don't know how, because I am so tied into our places, our friends, our people. It's crazy.